Hey everybody, so I'm about to hit the road here. I recorded this video and yet again, the mysterious video thief stole my video and ran off with it. But fortunately, I remember what I said. So I made a video about synchronicities and how they work. And because we live in a quantum physical world, quantum meaning space, quantum meaning alignment of space, quantum meaning time, energy, and force. Like when I clap my hands, sound creates, so I'm creating a quantum frequency. So I was talking about how when number codes and numbers around you, it could be words around you, it could be a level of frequency of a sound around you. Being an open channel, being a reciprocator to the divine, these things constantly are coming to you. And whether we accept that word or not, or accept, what's the word I was going to say? Quantum code, or we are always surrounded by different things that create action reaction, creates force, it creates a quantum response. So I can't really explain all this other than there's invisibility, but then you create it because you co-create with the divine. So my speedometer, or sorry, my odometer, it had 111775, and I recorded the video, and it was interesting because right above that, the miles that I drove were at like 2094, and then it changed to 5 as I was talking. And then before I knew it, I was talking about a funny cloud in the sky. It looked like a donut. I'm like, hey, it looks like a donut. And then I went to my odometer, and you saw my miles change to 2000 and let's just say 48. Then right below it, my odometer showed an 8 for the last number. And then I was looking at the degrees on top of my odometer, where it was showing 71 degrees outside. And I'm like, wow, I have 71 degrees, and I have a total amount of miles on my car of 11,107.7 miles. So it was interesting that I had, a double dip of this 177 or 711, which also means it means Christ conscious. It means Trinity. It means Holy of Holies. Like, that's just the way it is, because 7 plus 1 plus 1 makes 9. 9 is creation. 9 is Fibonacci. 9 is the origin of life. 9 is pi. 9 is a continuous, ongoing synchronicity. So whether you accept the word synchronicity or not, it is what it is. Even right now, the time as I'm saying this, I didn't plan this. 12:06. 6 plus 2, that's 8 plus 1 makes 9. So there's a synchronicity. There's always synchronicity around. So there's my proof in the pudding, you guys. But I don't want everyone getting too paranoid about, oh, let me look at this time, look at that, look at this, look at that. Sometimes they're just there in front of you, and a lot of times these number pairings and synchronicities only mean for you to pay attention to being still, what's happening right now. Are you adhering to the divine? Are you doing the gifts that you accepted? Are you practicing your gifts? So the bus says 55. There's a bus going by. But really, really pay attention to these synchronicities, especially nowadays, because there's a lot going on. And I think there's a lot out there to distract. And I think a lot of it has given bait to the truth community. And so it's not for us to worry about what's going on in the world, and are we on the brink of war with Russia. And the UFO thing is interesting because there's two sides of the story. There are the real crafts, and then there's the impersonator crafts. So I just want people to know that, look at the colors, look what's illuminating. I saw one yesterday, but I couldn't grab my phone because I was rushing home with groceries in my hands, and I thought to drop everything and record, but it flew by so quickly. But it was a very beautiful like quartz white middle with a purple surrounding. So I'm gonna hopefully look in the same direction today. But I do know something's going on, but we're just unaware of it. But I know our world governments are trying to keep everything as normal as possible. But there's no more waiting. Like, I think that our constituents that are up in the cosmos, they're already gonna act on their own turf and act on their own time. And that's why we're getting so many different synchronicities now. But I think it's a perfect time for us to start practicing being open about these things, and adhering to these messages and coming out with it, because society wants us to stay quiet and keep it private, and a lot of people are stuck in the privacy of their journeys, but they're not on YouTube like the rest of us, who are really seeing that there's a lot happening right now. And what a great moment it is to be in life right now, to where what we're doing is part of a bigger picture, and it's doing a lot. So anyways, get those messages, you guys, pass them along, and thank you for watching. I'll see you all later. Not a big important video, but I just want you all to see synchronicities. Let's look at my odometer while I'm here. Look, there goes a hey Carmela. There goes that pillar we're talking about. Okay. So right now I have I didn't plan this. 111779. So you got all synchronistic numbers. 1, 7, and 9 are all synchronicities of divine. And then I have 4 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have the number 4 at the top. So there's a lot going on there. 5 plus 7 makes it 12. 12 is king. 13 is also king. If we add it across, it makes 3. 3 is Trinity. And how do I know all this? Because I've navigated into numerology, and I just wanted to know what it's about. Because I was in this mindset that, oh, I'm Christian and I can't, I can't do numerology because I'll go to hell. But once I shattered that reality and I learned the system, I learned the number codes, I was able to see, like when there were terrorist attacks on the world or in America, these mass shootings, they happen on particular days, because those days, when you add those dates, a frequency goes around. A ley line is created with that frequency. So it's not like we can do anything about it, but I sometimes write positive affirmations on certain days that I know resonate with those big power numbers, like 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are and 11 are very powerful numbers. So I'll leave you guys with that. I'll probably continue in the future with another video like this. Buried in my videos are, I think I have one where I talk about numbers. I think I say power of numbers, something like that. I think if you guys really want to look into it, it was a long time ago. Or maybe I'll try to find it and put it in the description box below. But have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later.